Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Playing some Forza tonight. We're gonna hop in to some Lamborghinis today and just gonna be drifting some Lambos. So today is all about Lamborghinis in Forza Horizon 5.
You have arrived
And
early,
look at this.
but the next Horizon arcade event will begin shortly.
Nighttime Forza.
Enjoy.
We're in the Aventador SVJ or hold on, what is it? Ooh, nice shot. Yes, this is the Huracan STO. Alright, one of the classic legendary cars. And we're gonna be trying to drift this thing today. It's gonna be a little tricky because these cars aren't really meant to be drifted around, but I found some tunes and I picked my top drift Lamborghinis in the game, and I'm gonna try to drift them around here on the usual drift zones. You know how it goes. We're here. There you go, the precipice. Look at that. Can you do this in a set of Corsa? Drifting an STO, a Lamborghini drift. Can't do that. That's why you gotta keep coming back to Forza. There you go. Just like that. So going downhill, not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and whip it around. Just like that, a little 180. And let's go uphill. Being a little bit cautious right now. Gotta get used to these Lamborghinis. They're a little bit on the overpowered side, so very hard to control if you're not careful with the throttle. And the speed, the acceleration is so fast that you can very easily mess up. But so far, man, this has been smooth ride. I'm gonna do one more trip down the hill, another one up the hill, and then we'll try going to a longer drift zone down south. So let's go ahead and hop in. Tomorrow, Tony, tomorrow. Harold, what's up? Tomorrow, we can do Fortnite tomorrow. How about that? Saturday night. All right, sunshine here, early morning. Oh, this feels so great. Once you get a hang of this and you control the speed a little bit, ooh, even that tricky corner becomes manageable. Very nice. There you go. Cleaned up. We're back up. One last round going up. We're still in third gear. This has been a really nice tune for third gear drifting in this Lamborghini STO, the Huracan STO. I got a couple of these cars in the game, and this one I decided to kind of try out with some drift tunes, and it actually came out pretty good. This is not my favorite Lamborghini drifter, but it's one of the good ones that I really enjoy. I think it's really nice. Oh, look at this. I mean, you can't believe he was doing this in a Lamborghini. There you go. Very nice. Good grip. Real good sliding. Maybe a little bit too much grip for my liking. I like the cars to be a little bit more slidey in Forza. But it is a Lamborghini after all. Big tires, wide tires, so the grip makes sense. I've tried to lower it as much as I can, but with this, it still works really well. Let's go take it down to our south side zone. We'll go down to the drift zone by the reservoir, and then we're gonna hit it up there. Let's go. All right, we're fast traveling down there. This what's up, Bromdown? This is the Lamborghini STO. All right, I can show you the inside also. Real nice car. But this is the Drift Edition. Alright, real nice. Feels real good. Let me step out a little bit. Alright, a little bit more, a little bit more. I like it zoomed out a little bit so I can see more of the roads and the curves that are coming up. It's a little bit easier to drift this way for me. Yep, this is a Lamborghini right here. Drifting so nice. Unbelievable. There you go, lots of smoke. And there we are, turning back around. Beautiful. I like those real nice rims. We didn't get to take a look at the car. Look at this. It's a beautiful car. All right, real nice. The Lamborghini STO is a classic. Everybody loves this car. It's like a modern classic, I would say. It's not an old car. They have this car in every good racing game. Assetto Corsa Evo, the most recent one, has this car also. I really like it how it drives in Assetto Corsa Evo, actually. In Forza, it drives okay, but it drifts real nice. This is something you can do in Assetto Corsa Evo, especially. You can drift some Lamborghinis in the classic OG Assetto Corsa. Oh, messed up there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
But this is what I love about Forza. Take any car, turn it into a drifter, and just have a good time. Play out your fantasies. Look at that. It's actually pretty easy to drift this car around. It does turn back real quick. It like turns around. The response, the response back, the rebound, I should say, is real fast during transitions. So that's a little bit surprising. But if you manage your throttle right, which I didn't just now, I messed up. But if you manage your throttle right, it's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun either way. It's a really fast car. It speeds up real quick. And the e-brake transition is very fast. The car does whip around a lot with the e-brake, so you got to do your e-brake fast. That's what I'm learning right now.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right, let's do one more round going this way. Still getting used to the car. Trying fourth gear now. Maybe the deceleration is better in fourth. Yeah, the e-brake is just so quick. The car turns so fast with the e-brake. It's because of the speed too, probably. Oh man, look at that. I can't believe this Lamborghini just pulled that off. That was a big corner. Wasn't that bad either. I hit the barriers there, but you're allowed to. In Forza, you're allowed to. Real nice. Another sharp corner coming up. Throttle man is there. Got some nice angles too over there on that corner. Yeah, I gotta be real careful with that e-brake because it turns a lot. The car just whips real fast. There you go. One quick little pull and I pretty much did a 180 with no problem. Quick little pull. All right, so there you have it. This is the Lamborghini Huracan STO, one of the fastest cars in the game. Feels real cool. It's real nice looking, beautiful colors, gorgeous looking car inside and out. The inside looks real nice. Alcantara everywhere, giant screen, just gorgeous car overall. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the next Lamborghini. I don't know which one I'm going to go into, but I've got about 5 Lamborghinis that I want to try out tonight, and this was the first one of the collection. So let's go ahead and hop into the next one. I favorited them beforehand. We're gonna pop in a new one. All right, just looking at chat real quick, saying hello to everybody. Harold, Tony, Fortnite tomorrow. Right now, it's got to be Forza. Doing all the Lamborghinis tonight. All right, here we go. What's next? All right, so oh, the Espada is really good. So this is the only Lamborghini that's kind of like a classic old Lamborghini. It doesn't even look like a Lamborghini, but we are gonna try. We're gonna hop into that. This one is one of my favorite drifters in the game. But you know what? Let's go to Diablo first, because Diablo is not like my top. So we're gonna get into the Diablo SV, and then we'll go into the Espada 400 GT, because that car is really dope. Let's get into Diablo first though, because it's an OG classic. Everybody loves the Lamborghini Diablo. If you know a Lamborghini, you probably know a Diablo. You know what it looks like. So let's hop into that. Now my Diablo tune is a little bit weird on this one. I could only optimize it for second gear, but it's not ideal. All right, it's not ideal. I couldn't find the best tune for this car, but let's just take a look. I mean, this is that beautiful Lamborghini, you know, the iconic look right here, right? This and the Countach are the two iconic Lamborghini looks. So if you know a Lamborghini, you know this look. The back lights, 2 round big giant eyes, right? It looks amazing. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll stay in second, because second is what I need for this. We can get a lot of speed here. All right, so this one's a little bit tougher because it's hard to initiate on this a little bit, because it doesn't want to slide that easily, but then it does gain speed very quickly. So brakes, you gotta really be careful with the brakes. You want to floor the throttle to try to like get it to spin, but then all of a sudden, before you know it, it's like going 90 miles an hour and you don't even realize it. So the speed is a really, the acceleration, I guess that's what that is really fast. Oh man, but it does feel pretty good. All right, not gonna lie, it feels real nice. And the e-brake allows you to do good quick adjustments. This also has a very quick bounce back from the e-brake and the transitions. Real quick whip around. So you got to be careful with that, but a lot of fun, right? You just saw that. We were able to get through pretty quickly. I felt like I went through that zone real fast. All right. Here's what it looks like on the inside. You know, the classic look, the 90s, nothing crazy, you know, but it's a Lamborghini. So let's hop in and let's go another round this way now. All right, here we go. There you go. Woo! I'm going a little too wide right now. I think it's because I'm too fast. So let me slow down a little bit. Stay off the grass. We don't want to get into the grass and into the walls here. I've crashed here so many times before. That's a tough corner. It's big. This one is too, because you can't really see on the other side of the corner until it's too late. But that was a nice tight turn. All right, nice drift around that corner. The car did not disappoint. Oh, that felt pretty good too. Oh boy, that was amazing. Those last few corners, man, we cut those real sharp, real nice. That was amazing. Let's go ahead and hop up north. Let's go to the precipice drift zone, and we're gonna go down that one. That one's a short one, but one of my favorites. So let's hit that up and test it out over there along those real sharp and shallow turns, downhill and uphill. That's a challenging drift zone. Let's go hit that up. All right, we're fast traveling over there. There it is, a real quick transition. I like that. Getting myself a little sip of the drink. Oh boy. All right, let's go before it gets too dark here in Forza Land. Oh man, this first gear feels good too. All right. I will stay in second too, even though we're going to be going downhill quite steep here. I think I'm going to gain a lot of speed. It's going to be harder to control the car here for sure. So I'm going to hold on to my e-brake here in my right hand, and I'm going to try to manage my speed going down here and try to turn the car right here. This is that. There you go. Made it. That's where I usually crash with newer cars that I haven't had a lot of experience with. And there you go. So the first one is complete. Whipped it around. All right, we're back up. And let's go up now. This is my favorite part, going uphill. Enter sideways. And then stay sideways. And this is the tricky part. You got to slow down quite a lot here and make sure you're feathering in that throttle. You don't want to over throttle there or go too hard. And just like that, a little bit of e-brake. 109,000 points. Not bad. Not that great either, but doable. All right, let's try a couple more and then we'll switch the car out. We're ready for our next Lamborghini after another lap. So here we go, going down again. This time getting a better, run in. Going straight in this time. Yeah, that feels a lot better because you have a better speed, a better runway. Oh yeah, this felt pretty good too. Just like that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow. That turnaround was that whip around at the end to park. That was pretty nice. All right, here we go. Let's go back up one last time. Oh, too fast. Coming in hot. but this was pretty nice correction there. Oh man, this felt so effortless. That was amazing. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. So smooth, so nice. It's time to switch up the car. Here we go. What are we into next? Another Lamborghini coming in. Okie dokie. All right, so now we're getting into some of the fun stuff right here. You know, those first two were not my top picks, the Huracan STO and the Diablo SV. Those are very nice cars, really nice drifters for Lamborghinis, but they're not in my top three, definitely. All right, so now I think we're getting into my top three, and then there's the little bonus one just for fun. It's not in my top five or anything like that. It's just something weird, something crazy that I'll save till the end. But first, let's go with spot number 3, the Espada. Lamborghini Espada 400 GT. It's a 1973 Lamborghini Espada. One of the nicest drifters. It doesn't really look very much like a Lamborghini that like you would expect, because you expect like a modern Lamborghini, you know, the iconic shape. So it doesn't have that, but it's got the Lamborghini power. It's got the Lamborghini handling. It's got those big old tires, a lot of power. So let's go ahead and hop in. Espada 400 GT. Let's go. Taking a sip. Oh, look at that. Almost got like a muscle look. Look at that giant rear window. Huge rear window. Take a look. In the front, there you go. You could tell it's a Lamborghini a little bit, right? That's the side profile. The back and inside, here's what we're working with. A little bit of Alcantara right here, right? But the traditional gauges, nothing crazy, nothing fancy. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in and let's drift this around. I'm gonna go up a little bit, come back and come down, and we're gonna enter sideways. All right, here we go. I think third gear is a good one for this one. Oh my God, this car moves so good, guys. It moves so good. I just felt excitement just doing that. That little whip around was just so cool. All right, here we go. All right, we'll stay in third. Might have to go into fourth, because this is a little bit of a powerful little beast. Oh no. Yeah, third is good. Third is good. Oh, we do have to get into fourth. It's topping out, but man, oh man. I'm getting a lot of feedback. The tires are going crazy. Look at those exhaust pipes in the back. We got a quad exhaust system. Let's turn around. All right. Now this is gonna be it. Let's go. Oh yeah, this feels real different. It gets like steeper angles. Oh my gosh, look how much it turns. And that's what you got to get used to. Compared to the other Lamborghinis, you know, I'm having to adjust my driving quite a lot here. Oh, but it is very responsive. I think that's what's so cool about this. All right, a couple of laps that I think we're gonna get used to it, but it feels real good. Those few moments that we've had some smooth drifting, it felt amazing. All right. There you go. This is much smoother. There you go. Just hugging that line. Amazing.
Arrived at your destination.
Ooh, look at that. Beautiful stop. Crash into that Bronco over there, and that Bronco didn't know what to do. right, now we gotta do a better job going up compared to last time. Yeah, the handling feels real nice on this one. I could have used some grippier tires on this. This one feels like a little too slippy compared to some of the other Lambos that we tried. But oh boy, I got 116,000 on this one just going up, and I was being cautious. I wasn't even going crazy right now. So really a good one if you want to rack up those, you know, drift points, those skill points. It racks them on real fast. All right, so that's really cool. Let's go ahead and take it down to the south side and see if we can play around with it a little bit more over there. All right, fast traveling down to the reservoir. I see a tire sitting there. Did somebody lose a tire? Yeah, somebody lost a tire there. All right, let's go. Maybe this time around I'm gonna try fourth gear and see what we can do, because we were topping out on our gear there. In third gear, we're kind of topping out, and you know, we were hitting the rev limiter pretty hard. Oh yeah, this feels way smoother. Oh gosh, that felt real good. That was amazing. All right, so up to 5,000 to 6,000 RPM. Not a lot of acceleration. You can't really get it going, but if you get a nice runway, if you get a nice launch, you know, once you catch up on some speed and you're ready to go, it feels real good. Wow. Tight corner coming up. Very easy. Nice and smooth. This is a special one. Just like that. Ha. Cause all that wreckage, and we're going back this way. Yeah, third gear is way more aggressive, and fourth gear just calms down a whole lot. So it's a very different experience. It doesn't feel like it's a gradual increase. It feels like third gear is just like super acceleration heavy, and then all of a sudden in fourth gear it just becomes like a normal kind of a drifter, an expected, you know, nothing shocking about it in fourth gear. But in third gear it's kind of a little bit more on the surprising side, and you need a little bit more practice in third in this tuning setup. Alright, a little adjustment there with the e-brake, and then we were good to go. Alright, we're right on the line here. Not many mistakes there. Control the speed. And boy, oh boy. Huh. That felt amazing. Alright, so that was great. And we're going to turn around and just face the other way, just like that. Simple, easy, breezy. Man, this has been a good one. So there you go. We're entering our top 3 now. So we've got 3 good ones, and I think we got a couple more left to kind of try out. And I've saved some really good ones for the end. So let's go to our top 3. Here we go. Oh, while we're there, why don't we do some wheel spins? We've got a bunch. Let's try some wheel spins. Try my bad luck as usual with the wheel spins. Nothing good comes out anymore, but I got this Monero VXR. Huh, this doesn't sound familiar. So maybe I finally got a car that I haven't. Oh, no, I already have it. I hate these. All right, what should I do with them? Send a gift. Let's send as a gift to anyone. Enjoy it. All right, let's do the gamer tag. RPM reload. Hit them up. All right, maybe they'll subscribe. Next up, we got 3 more wheel spins after. Oh, don't. Oh, man. Could have stopped at 250. Could have been nice. But nope. 40. We'll take 40, though. No complaints there. What's next? Oh, Golf GTI 1983. That could be a drifter, possibly. But I already have this car. And you only sell this for 10,000 credit. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to keep that car. Now we got the Corrado VR6. I have this one, too. Man, getting all these $10,000 cars. I mean, come on. Give me something good. 50,000. So all those wheel spins and nothing good came out as usual. We have 1 wheel spin. That is a super one. Let's go ahead and try the triple. What are we getting? 45, 35. Garbage as usual. So there you have it. Once you have as many cars as I have unlocked in this game, over 800, you're not getting anything but credits. All right, and most of the time it's not even a lot of credits, so it's pretty lame. That's why I'm ready for Forza Horizon 6, and I hope that we keep this wheel spin system there too and get some good stuff. What I don't want is glasses and shorts and pants and shoes. I mean, I don't care about any of that stuff. That should be just like a separate thing altogether. You should be able to spend your credits to buy that. But the wheel spins, I feel like, should be money, cars, and some other interesting things like skill points and stuff like that. We don't need clothes and accessories, but whatever. They're not going to listen. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one. We got another Lamborghini coming through. Let's go to our favorites first. And then we'll go to our Lambos. All right, so now we're talking. What's next? So let's go into some topless Lamborghinis, right? No top, you know. And we got ourselves an Aventador J. So the Aventador J is a really nice looking car, and we're gonna see how it drifts. All right, so here we go. This is a really cool looking Lamborghini. It has no top. Look at that. No windshield. Right, there's a barely tiny little windshield type of situation, but not much, right? And then you've got that little rear view mirror that's sticking out like a shark fin on the front. That's super cool, right? It's like more like an airplane's tail. Looks real nice. On the inside, this is what you're working with. Let me move the hand out of the way. There you go. All right, one screen and it looks so dope. All right, real nice, real modern. Super cool look. All right, let's hop out. Real nice drift too. A very casual kind of a feeling drift. Nothing crazy. Feels like a cruiser drift, you know. You can drive it around, free roam, just chill, and then whenever you want to feel like sending it sideways, you can, no problem. It's gonna do that for you. So real nice. And it looks real nice doing it too. We got the quad exhaust in the back again, 4 pipes sticking out. Real nice, nice low profile. And just looks super sporty. The wing, the spoiler could be a little bit better. I feel like the spoiler is kind of like not as unique. It's nice though. It looks real good on the car. It's not something unique. For a car like this, I feel like they could have done something cooler there. But man, oh man, look at that. I just want to keep on driving. I just want to keep on driving. Looks real nice. Look at those lights. Beautiful. Everything looks just amazing. All right, so this car looks real dope. Let me show you the front and the side profile one more time so we can appreciate the beauty of it. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Pretty dope, right? All right, let's go ahead, go down this way, and then we'll take it back to the other drift zone. This one really, I mean, the learning curve is real. It's not that bad. You know, I'm just driving it. This is like the second or third time that I'm driving this car, and it doesn't feel like it's too hard to learn. Yeah, it's like it's a chill, easy drift. Look at that. It doesn't have any kind of finicky tweaks or what do you call them, quirks to it. It just does what it's supposed to do. Does feel like a sports car still, but the handling is not that sporty. So, you know, it goes really nicely with the drift tune because the handling is just not super tight on this one, which is actually unlike Lamborghinis. So in this tune, the handling kind of softens up quite a lot. Got on the grass there a little bit, but I had to make that adjustment. I was a little bit off on the line coming in. But look at this. Real dope. Lamborghinis all day. We're drifting Lamborghinis today in Forza. Look at that. Oh, man, all that smoke. Beautiful tires. I just love this car. I just love looking at this car. It's so beautiful. Red color. Looks real nice too on it. Alright, last lap over here going this way. Enjoy it a little bit more while the sun is still out. While we still get to see the shiny red Lamborghini. Oh. Look at that. Unbelievable. That was super good. That felt really amazing, alright? That felt really good. There you go. A little minor adjustment there with the e-brake, but we made it through the whole transition. Oh. Man, the wheel just feels so good with this one. Yeah, the wheel feels real nice. It feels very simulation-y, you know? Feels like a simulation, not arcadey. In this particular build that we're talking, 322,000, that's not bad at all. Unbelievable. All right, let's move up. We got to take this upstairs. We got to take this to that precipice drift zone, and we're going to take it out and have fun over there. What's up, IDK? What's going on? What's up, Asher Red? Yeah, man, cool car. Really awesome looking car. It's just amazing. Oh, man, this drift tune on this car is also just super good. It doesn't feel like a Lamborghini at all because obviously I've had to mess it up a little bit in the tune to make it drift, but it's totally worth it. Feels so good. All right, let's go up. All right, going on to the precipice drift zone. Took a little sip. Alright, I think we're passing our drift zone, so let me whip it around. The canyon, the beautiful scenery, you gotta enjoy that. We'll keep it in third gear. Third gear is working just fine. I can go higher actually. Since we're going downhill, it's gonna catch up a little bit. We don't have to peak out on the third. Let's go ahead and see what fourth feels like. Yeah, fourth is a lot more chill. I'm not getting enough power, so I'm gonna go back to third. Yeah, third is the right one. I mean, on the first try, that corner got crushed. It's rare that I get that corner correct on the first try. That first corner that's going downhill and it's a sharp corner. Oh, some car just fell. What was that? Is that a car right here? Can we still see him? Nope. He just fell off the cliff and probably kept falling off. But anyway, let's go back up. We'll slowly, gradually increase speed here now. That wasn't a great entry though, coming downhill, so we're gonna try that again. Oh man, it feels so good. Look at this. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this thing. That was amazing. Oh, really, really enjoyable. Really enjoyable drift. Because it doesn't feel like it's a lot of effort. That's what's cool about it. Alright, so we got to do a better job going downhill compared to what we did last time. Oh my gosh. So easy to just get it into the right position. That's like amazing. You know, when a car, I feel like that's what makes a good drift car. When you can make the adjustments, because when you're drifting, you're definitely going to mess up. You know, eventually you're going to mess up. There's only so much perfection you can muster. So eventually the timing is off, something is off, and you mess up a little bit. So the cars that I enjoy are the ones that allow you to mess up and fix your mistake real quick, right? And this one is exactly that. You make a mistake, pull the e-brake, readjust, you know, fix your car position, and it repositions itself real nice, real smooth. It's not a lot of jerkiness to it or anything like that. In third gear, it feels real smooth. You get enough power if you want to floor it. If you want to spin it out that way, you can. And every round you get 110,000, 115,000 going up and down this track, this drift zone. Can't complain. Amazing car. Super dope. We'll do some jumps at the end with these cars. Right now we're just doing the drifting part of it. But once I'm done with 2 more cars, we'll go down to our runway jump and we'll try to do some barrels and have some fun with them. So there you go. This one is another one that we just did. Oh, I just turned on the photo album again, the camera. Well, let's look at this car. I mean, it looks amazing. Look at this. How cool is this car? Oh, gorgeous. All right, so you got your full look here with the driver right there. You know, amazing. Now let's go ahead and switch it out. Boom, boom. IDK fast travel. I'm playing on the PC. There's a button for it. You have to buy a house in order to fast travel. So there's one of the houses that you can buy that gives you as a perk fast traveling options for cheap. All right. So I bought all. I think there's 4 houses in the game you can buy, and once you buy all 4 of your houses, one is a castle. You know, there's one by the beach and so on and so forth. In every side of the map, there's a house you can buy. Once you buy all of them, I think then the fast travel gets unlocked as a cheap 2,800 credit thing. So that's what I've been using. All right. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can just go to a house like one of these houses here you're seeing on the map. This one is Hotel Castillo. So this one gives me a daily wheel spin. Right, it tells you the active perk for each situation, for each house. So just find the house that has the perk for fast travel, and that's the one you're gonna, you know, want if you want fast traveling. All right, we're switching to another Lamborghini. Let's go. Okay, so the next one is gonna be one of my favorites, which is the Lamborghini Countach LPI 800. This is the 2021 Countach. I have it in yellow, and that's the one we're gonna try out. And after this, we're gonna try out that Urus. That's gonna be our last one, and then we'll take the cars out for some jumps. All right, so this is Lamborghini Countach coming up, the 2021. Here we go. One of the best drifters in Lamborghinis that I have. All right, amazing. And it's got that adjustable spoiler that sticks up and down, and this one's got like that Toyota Supra MK4 handling. You know, it's got that tight handling, but oh my god, look at that. Look at that perfect 180. It's got that perfect handling. All right, but let's go ahead and drift it around a little bit. I haven't drifted this in a while. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to it, but from what I remember, the reason why I have this at the top of my list is because this is definitely one of the best ones that I could tune for drifting. So let's go ahead and take it out. Oh, and it sounds so good. Why don't we do a little, oh my god, you see those flames? Why don't we do a little tour? Look at this Mazda 3 going on here. Here we go. Okay, let's do a little tour, walk around, you know. Ooh, look at that side profile, nice wheels, front. You know, a lot of people didn't like this Countach because, you know, they kind of messed up the lights. The front lights were very unique on the original Countach. I actually have the original Countach also that I'm gonna drift. So actually, let's add another one to the list. We're gonna do the Urus, and then we'll do the original, the classic Countach. All right, but here's the modern one. I like it. I do wish they had the pop-up headlights also for this one, like the old classic, but you gotta still love it. It looks so good. All right, inside, here's what it looks like. Really amazing. All right, very nice, modern, sleek look. And then let's get into it. I think third gear is what we're gonna have here, so let's see. Ooh. Maybe it's the second. Yeah, it's the second. I'm like third gear. Yeah, it's definitely the second gear. Oh boy. Woo! Completely different. Okay. It's peeking out a little bit, but amazing. Look at this. Oh, a little 360, no problem. A lot of power. All right, a lot of acceleration. Feels real nice. Let me turn it around. Let's go up. All right, we'll stay in second. We'll stay in second because I think that's the one. Ooh. Ooh. This car's got a lot of personality. Woo! The wild one. This is more like a Lamborghini I'm talking about. Aggressive. You know, you gotta be on your toes. That's what it feels like with this one. All right, and I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go down. You know, a little bit more practice is needed here, I feel like. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, that felt better. There you go. This felt a lot better. Yeah, these corners I've been crushing today. That corner I never really usually get in the first try, but hey, not complaining. It's going good. All right, so there you go. Ooh, my goodness. Popping wheelies and all that. Let's go back up. Now I think we got it. That felt really good, that last one. Oh. This is what I messed up last time, but we're not messing it up this time. I'm being a little bit more cautious with my throttling. Oh yeah. Stay close to the inside. Keep it sideways. 114,000. Do a little 360. Oh, maybe 720. Wow. That was awesome. All right, let's take this down to to the other drift zone and swing it around over there. Having a lot of fun with this one. This is a good one. All right, so we're back down to the reservoir. Let's go. Oh man, look at this car. All right, initiation was not bad at all. Look at this. Wow. Lamborghini Countach. Man, that was dope. This thing can really slide. It was really great. Another sharp one coming. Pull that e-brake, get it into position, and nice throttling, nothing aggressive. Second gear allows me to go all in though, without a lot of consequences, so I'm kind of enjoying that. I can easily floor it and not have too many problems. There you go. Another parking. We're good to go, guys. This is amazing. Look at this thing. Beautiful car. Awesome work. All right. We're going to go this way too and try to finish up. And then we'll pull out the Urus and try to do a couple of drift zones with the Urus also. Here we go. Forza Horizon 5. I was trying to keep an eye on the comments. Yeah, I've done pretty much all of the races. You know, at this point, I've had the game for 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I've pretty much done everything in the game. I don't really care too much about racing in this game anymore, because I'm really just into drifting and free roam. Oh, that car really threw me off. What was that blue car? There was like a ghost car right there. That blue car just parked in the middle. You messed me up, man. You messed me up, man. What did I just do? Alright, turn it back around. Let's go ahead and try to finish my drift zone that they ruined. Yeah, I have all the barn finds also. You know, it just takes some time. There's a lot of new events that I haven't done because I don't really play the game like that anymore. Oh, I forgot they're not ghosts for me anymore. So a lot of these new events that they have, I don't really complete those anymore, because I only come on Forza now just to drift around, to mess around, to do stunts, to jump the car, do some barrel rolls, do some crazy things. What am I doing? Why do I keep on crashing into cars? Because I'm just used to the cars being ghosts when you're in a drift zone. And because there's the driving line still active, I thought I'm in the drift zone and the drift zone is active. But the drift zone is not active because I ruined it because of that blue car. Alright, we gotta try again then. But the barn finds are easy to find. If you can just Google, you can just you know, find them on YouTube, and you can just follow people and drive your car around as you're watching the video, and you'll find the barn finds. Those are not too crazy. this thing can really slide. It's super cool, the Countach. Look at this. That blue car is still there trying to ruin my drift, causing obstruction of view. And there you go. We'll take that. Tight corner coming up. Beautiful. That felt pretty good. Now I can speed up a little bit. Not a lot of tight corners left. This is the end. 319,000. Not terrible. Not the highest. Not the worst. Average. All right. Let's hop into the Urus, and then after that we'll start doing some jumps. What do I have on the car master? Yo, this one comes with 2 wheel spins also. 1 super wheel spin, 1 regular wheel spin. So that was pretty cool. I've already done those, so I guess not going to be doing that. But cool to see. A super wheel spin and a wheel spin. Okay, so can we drift an SUV in Forza Horizon 5? The answer is yes. It's not the best, it's not the cleanest, it's not the smoothest, but you can definitely do it. So we're going to try the 2019 Urus, the Lamborghini Urus, and we're going to drift it around. Here we go. I don't know how good I'm going to be at drifting this thing around, but I think I can make it work. Let's go. Man, that neon green looking right though. Woo! Black rims, black tints. Looks real good. Okay. We'll keep it in 4th, I feel like. Feels so weird. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm not gonna make it work. Oh my gosh. The handling, there's like no feel to it once it starts spinning out. That's crazy. Okay. But a couple of these corners I did okay. There you go. Made that one work too. Had to use the e-brake. About to crash into the wall. That was a quick recovery. And this is that big corner. Woo! I did it. I did it. Wow. Okay. All right, Urus. The drift car. The drift SUV. A drifting Lamborghini SUV. Can't do that in a set of Forza, can you? That's why you gotta love Forza. Here we go. Alright. Let's go this other way and see what we can do. I'm excited now. This thing is definitely fun. Alright. More fun than I expected for sure. I didn't think I was gonna be able to drift this thing. But, you know, it's nice. It's actually possible. It is actually possible to drift this thing. I can't believe it. The handling is definitely not, you know, it's an SUV. It's not very accurate. So I'm being thrown off a little bit around certain corners, but I feel like it's doing way better than I thought I was going to do with it. I mean, look at that. That was like a proper drift car move. The Lamborghini Urus. This is fun. This is funny, I would say. It's fun and it's funny also. We're doing a little off-road drift too while we're at it. We're going off-road, we're coming back in, we're going on the grass. Oh, we're breaking rocks, barriers. Man, that's crazy. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. The fun factor is up there. Definitely dope. Driving an SUV, a Lamborghini SUV, and we're drifting it. I mean, can't beat that. All right, let's go up north to the precipice and let's see what we can do on a real challenging drift zone. If I can really make it work over there, then I think it's definitely a go. Let's see. All right, fast traveling over. It depends. IDK just depends on what I'm playing the game for. So in terms of drifting, I think my #1 game is Assetto Corsa for drifting, because it feels real, feels like a real nice simulation. Good control, the cars feel really good, really grounded, really realistic. So Assetto Corsa, definitely. The Assetto Corsa OG, not Assetto Corsa Evo, you know, but the Assetto Corsa, the modded, the one that everybody mods. I have a lot of shorts, a lot of videos. Go to my live and check those out. My Assetto Corsa videos. That's my #1 for drifting. It's a lot of fun. And it's just, you know, it's not fun like this where you could do just crazy things like, you know, drifting a Lamborghini around. You can't do a lot of that in Assetto Corsa, but there's a lot of fun stuff you can do there. There's nice maps, there's really cool things, lots of challenging drift zones or drift parks. So, and the mods are amazing, different kinds of drift packs, drift car packs. So I really enjoy that game for drifting. Forza I really enjoy for graphics and just stunts and just doing crazy things like this, you know. You're going around in a Lamborghini SUV and you're drifting it around. Like, this is the kind of stuff that Forza is good for, you know. It's arcade. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There you go. I'm about to fall off a cliff. Gonna have to reset the car. So I enjoy Forza for all this kind of stuff. Arcade racing too, I enjoy Forza. So I like the Forza campaign. I really just love Forza Horizon 5 for all of the different things it does well. You know, people don't give this game enough credit. The graphics are good. The cars look great. The cars sound pretty good most of the time. Alright, they're not terrible, but they're good. They sound pretty good. There are definitely games that sound better. Alright, but I think these cars sound okay. They can be better, but it's still pretty good as a whole package. There's so many things this game offers that the others don't. I mean, the landscapes are beautiful. The weather, the seasons, that feels all great. I'm really struggling right now trying to talk and drift. This thing is definitely, it's going to require a little bit of practice for me. See, this is a tougher drift zone. There's a lot of elevation here. So definitely drift. Maybe 5th gear would be better. Let me get into 5th and try it from there. But anyway, so Forza I like for all of the adventure, you know. Now for the serious drifting is Assetto Corsa. But Assetto Corsa is just a lot of work. You know, you gotta get the mods, you gotta install the mods, you gotta, you know, test them out. They may work, they may not work. You don't know what's gonna happen. They might crash. The game crashes. Even on good machines, the game crashes. And you have to try to get, you know, try to get the graphics and try to get all the mods to work correctly. That's the kind of stuff that's very annoying about Assetto Corsa. But to be fair, that game is like 15 years old. So, you know, for what it is, it's an amazing achievement. all the modders, what they've done with it, it's just amazing. So that's my #1 for drifting, and Forza is my #1 for everything else. Just total fun. Forza is just total fun. All right, let me focus now because I can't get this car to drift here, and I think I'm just distracted with my storytelling. So let me stop for a sec. There you go, we did it. See, I just had to shut up for a little bit.
Arrived at your destination.
Beautiful. Now let's go up. I'll be quiet because I wanna make it work. I haven't done one clean drift zone with this car yet on this drift zone. Not a single clean lap. So we're gonna try to do a clean lap. Oh man, almost had it. Another failed lap. Can't get this thing to drive on grass at all. But all right, let's go back down. We gotta come back up. I got the downhill one, but the uphill lap definitely was a mess. Alright, let's go back. Okay, let's go. This thing behaves so weird. Oh man, that elevation really destroyed me right at the end. Almost had it. Okay. Look at that. So the downhill, this is like the first time where I got the downhill before I got the uphill. So the downhill one I feel like I've gotten. And the uphill one I don't have. So let's go ahead and try the uphill. We'll stay in fourth gear. Still trying. There you go. This might be the one. I think we did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! Finally. Holy moly, that took like 10 tries. That was crazy, but Lamborghini Urus, here we go. We did a full drift lap that's clean, finally up and down. Thank you. All right, we were gonna do the old classic Countach. Let me see if I have a Countach, the classic Countach in a drift setup. Let's go back to the garage. See you Monday. Have a good night. All right, we're going for the white Countach. Where's my white Countach? The classic, the OG. There it is. I'm not sure if this is a good drift setup though, but we're gonna give it a go. And look at this gorgeous car. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is that awesome classic look of the Lamborghini. The Countach, the poster child of Lamborghini. Man, such an awesome looking car. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. And then we're gonna try to see if we can get it to drift a little bit. This could be our little bonus. All right, here we go. Okay, second gear is ready to go. Third gear is ready to go. Fourth gear, not so much. Let's see. Yeah, fourth gear, not so much, but third gear, we can do. Let's see. Woo! Thing is speedy too. All right, here we go. Drift zone's here. Ruined that guy's day. Okay, this one is definitely challenging, but it's working.
Woo! You have arrived at your destination.
Done. All right, let's go up now. That was better than I expected. All right, because this car has a reputation of not, you know, being very, very nice to drive. Man, that feels smooth. Whoa. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so there's the Countach. Let me know what you think about these. We're going to go down and do some jumps, have some fun, do some crazy things, barrels and whatnot. And then we'll wrap up for tonight. But we're going to stick to Lamborghinis. Actually, there's one special car that is not a Lamborghini that I got today that I wanted to test out down this drift zone. And that is the Toyota Chaser. This is a car that's like a legendary kind of like a drift car. Let's go ahead and hop into that. I already got a tune on it, so it's time to test it out. Here we go. All right, so there you go. The twin turbo 1991, the Chaser. All right, if you're a drift head, if you play Assetto Corsa, you know this car. This car is amazing. All right, now this one has a weird, crazy looking body kit on it. All right, but it is a four-door car. The body kit kind of hides the rear doors. All right, makes it look like a two-door, but it's not. It's a four-door car. All right, this got a kit on it. That's all. But this is a turbo version, and it's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and drift it around that zone. Toyota Chaser, here we go. And we're gonna drift this in 5th gear, so because this transmission is kind of an interesting one that I have on here. And 5th gear feels pretty good. It's the right amount of acceleration and deceleration. Look at this, first try, downhill, no problem.
You have arrived at your
Huh.
destination.
We'll whip it around and go the other way. Really amazing. Awesome drifter. One of my favorites is gonna be. There you go. I could probably get into a 6th gear with it going up. Champ, what are you trying to do? Ruin my drift here? This guy wants me to join convoys. I only would join if you were drifting. Because we drift gang right here. Alright, here we go. Wow. Alright, so that was a lot of fun. This is a good car. Definitely one I want to favorite right now. And we'll see what we can do. We also unlocked a new wheel spin, which I'm going to take. Here we go. Oh, I'm about to get some shoes for 15,000 credits. So again, trashy wheel spin all day long. All right, next up, we're going to go to the map. And then let's go down to the jump. And we'll also switch into some fast cars and try to, you know, get ourselves in trouble here. Doing some crazy stunts. Let's go. I don't know what the top speed of this car is, but we can start with this and see what we do. All right, let's see if we can barrel roll it. There you go, nice little barrel. Didn't get a lot of speed, so we didn't travel much. You know, didn't even make it to the bridge, but the barrel roll was real nice. All right, let's go back into a Lamborghini and see what we can do from there. All right, here we go. Nice, so we're about to get into the Lamborghini Huracan Technica. This came from a car pack. All right, this is not an easy to find, easy to get, unless you obviously buy the car pack. So this comes from that, but it is a Huracan version. Real nice looking car. There you go. A double 360 and we're back. All right, let's go ahead and try to barrel this thing across the bridge. Let's see what kind of top speed we can get to. Trying to shift as quickly as I can and as sharply as I can. As soon as it turns red, I'm shifting. All right, that's all we're gonna get, I think. Now it's all about aligning the car. Oh, the barrel didn't work that well. My alignment was a little bit off. I don't know where we're landing though. Oh, we landed on the bridge. We landed on the bridge. Guys, get out of my way. You stupid golf, get out of my way. Oh. This Technica's acceleration is out of control. It's super fast in terms of acceleration. All right, it did land on the bridge somehow, so I'll take that. You gotta love this. All right, here we go. I'm going to downshift and try to do a 360 this round. Last time didn't work too well. Alright, so that wasn't bad. That was a decent 360. Did downshift to fourth on that one and it worked out real well. Alright, let's hop into another Lamborghini, one of my fastest ones, the Diablo GTR. Obviously, we got to do that one. Let's hop in. Here we go. Okay, so next up, oh, the SC20 is a nice one too. We'll do that one, and then we'll do the Diablo GTR. Let's do the SC20 all-wheel drive performance class X. Pretty awesome car. All right, look how beautiful this car is. Gorgeous looking car. Let's go. Woo! Going up, 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 up. Already crossed 200. Man, fast. Oh, too late on the barrel. Too late on the barrel. This is what happens with cars that are really fast. It's hard to kind of time them right. Almost crossed the river though, but I'm gonna come up around. I'm gonna try to do a barrel the right way with this thing. This thing is amazing. Alright, let's see what we can do this round. Feels really good to handle though. Alright, I felt pretty good about that launch. And guess what? We're straight over there. Whoa! Oh man, I should have pressed brake. Oh man, I was almost there. I was on the bridge and I was sliding on the bridge. I could have just gotten some grip, man. Oh, that was a bummer. That was a good jump though. That was a great jump. Unfortunately, I ruined it. All right, so last jump of the day is gonna be the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. You know, everybody's favorite. It's a great car. Let's go ahead and get into position, and then we'll switch into the last car and we'll give it a go. Look at that. Everybody's here doing crazy stuff with their cars. Get some grip. I think my wheel setting is really off. I think I did an update and then I didn't reset my wheel setting. So my racing wheel setting, not my drift one, that one's good. Yeah, but this one, the regular driving wheel setting is way off right now. The wheel feels real like, damn. Oh, what am I doing? We're not doing this. We are hopping in. Look at this beauty, though. Look at this. Wow. Gorgeous car. But we are hopping into the Diablo GTR next. Oh man, I have the Centenario too. I haven't even tried that one yet, but I gotta load that up. I got the Super Veloce, man, I got a couple of new cars that I haven't tried, so that's gonna be a nice little treat later on for the next live. All right, here we go. One of the fastest cars in the game, maybe the third fastest after the Venom and after the Jesco. This might be the fastest car in the game. Alright, that 360 worked. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna try to barrel. Nice, speed's pretty good. We crossed 250 already. Alright, the barrel was okay. Ooh, we're a little bit off though. Let's rewind. Alright. Coming a little bit sharper this round. Alright, what about this? Does this get us on? Yes, it does. No! Yes! Man, we landed and I didn't fall off the bridge this round. So there you go. Let me know what you think about this. Thanks everybody for joining in today. Thanks for everybody in the chat who hung out. Please subscribe, give it a like, and let me know what you think about these. See you in the next one. Peace. Lamborghinis.